Welcome to the Acuity Fieldhouse as West Bend Community TV brings you boys high school basketball. It's the North Shore Conference, the West Bend West Spartans against their next door neighbors, the Slinger Owls. With camera operator Tom Stoff, I'm the Bear Barry Hirsch. Welcome you to our game. Starting lineups for Slinger: 3 Jack Murray, 4 Andrew Beers, 20 Camden Cole, 21 Brandon Donahue, 42 Ashton Beers. For the West Bend West Spartans, fresh off that win against West Bend East, it's 2 Riley O'Connell, 3 Jaden Omernick, 4 Ethan Lebeck, 24 Jacob Wagner, 32 Carson Bauer. Ball tapped underway, here we go. Spartans get the first shot, missed by Slinger for the rebound. Slinger dressed in the road black with the red. Spartans in their home white with the light blue. Mentioned, of course, the Spartans coming in off as Bauer gets a basket. And it's 2-0 West. Spartans coming off that win over East the other night that we had for you. Slinger coming in with just going 1 against 6. 1 win and 6 losses in their last 7 games. Second meeting of the season between the Owls and the Spartans. The Owls won the first game on December 21st, 49-31. Down low underneath, and a layup underneath by Jack Murray is good. And we find ourselves tied at 2 apiece. 1 minute gone by here in the opening first half. Down on the baseline, O'Connell puts a hook shot up off the glass, no good. And here comes Slinger. Slinger tied up in a log jam for 4th place, along with Cedarburg, Grafton, and the West Bend East Suns, all at 6-8 in the conference. Lob pass down low to Beers, almost lost it. Now Beers has it locked away, gets it back to his brother. And the Owls will work with it, taken away by the Suns. Oh, excuse me, the Spartans, my mistake. O'Connell, lost pass to Bauer for 3, off the front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound brought down by Lebeck is no good. And the Owls get the board. Tied at 2. 2 minutes gone by. Offensive rebound up by Ashton Beers, wouldn't go down. So here come the Spartans. And they'll lose the basketball. Quickly up front, it's Beers for Slinger. Pushed down the middle, this is Ashton Beers in the paint. Oh, took a couple steps, got away with it. And Slinger continues to work. Here's Ashton Beers, down baseline to his brother. He'll go up off the glass and good. Andrew Beers with the basket and Slinger with the advantage now at 4-2. 3 minutes have gone by here in the opening half. Here's O'Connell. Pumped up, no, tipped away out of bounds. It'll stay with the Spartans. Substitution coming in for the Spartans. Cam Andrews. And Riley O'Connell hits a 3-point basket. And the Spartans take the lead at 5-4. 4 minutes coming up here, gone by almost. Up underneath, shot no good. Gets his own rebound, a second time no good by Beers. Spartans clear the board, up and down, knocked. And we'll get our first foul of the game. Camden Cole gets the honors of the first foul tonight. And it'll be shooting fouls for Carson Bauer. Bauer's first shot misses off the front of the rim. Jake Lemke going to come in for West Bend West. 5-4, Spartans with the lead at the 14:05 mark here in the opening half. Second free throw, that bounces off the front of the rim. So he goes 0 for 2 at the line. And the Owls lose the ball. Another turnover by Slinger. Spartans work the perimeter over to Omernick for a 3 ball. That too high off the mark. Slinger clears it. Brings it up, shot no good. Foul will be on the floor before the shot. Carson Bauer will pick up the foul. That's his first. Liebeck coming back in. Eric Lumens now in the lineup for the Slinger Owls. Deep 3 ball, no good. Lumens is a sophomore playing on the varsity squad. Here's Wagner down on the baseline to Andrews. Push it back out. Shot on the way by Wagner is off, no good. Tipped up into the bench goes Omernick. And it will be Slinger ball. We've played 5 minutes here in the first half. And it's 5-4 in favor of West Bend West, but Slinger now back on offense. Ball tapped away. Another good one there by the Spartans. But they give it right back over to Slinger. Here's Lumens driving down. Baseline fadeaway right side is no good by Beers. And it's out of bounds. Spartans will get the ball. Mark Lydell will come in. Lydell is a sophomore at 5'9", and he'll give Andrew Beers a breather. So here comes West, leading it by 1 at 5-4. O'Connell puts the ball on the floor, drives it back out, top of the key, shot on the way by Wagner for 3, no good. Foul called off the shot. And they'll get Cam Andrews. Evan Spaeth will check in for the Spartans. 12:20 to go, first half. 5-4 in favor of West. Donahue down low to Beers, ball tipped away, Suns come up with it. Look, shot in and out, no good. One and done that time for West Bend West. Down underneath, and the Suns come up with Spartans come up with another one. My apologies, I got Suns on my mind tonight and not Spartans. Boy. West down underneath, low, off the glass, good! O'Connell with the basket, he has 5, and it's a 3-point advantage at 7-4 for the Spartans. Driving, shooting up and good for the basket for Slinger. Jack Murray. Murray with 4 of the 6 points. Now trouble in the backcourt. Spartans try to get it up in time. They will. As Spaeth pushes it over to Omernick. Omernick goes up underneath to Liebeck. Back to a 3-point advantage, 9-6. 7 minutes have been played here in the first half. Driving around, Murray looks for a cutter. Now works it back over around to Donahue. Donahue pushes it on the floor, drops it down. Push it back out and around. And And Spartans come up with the loose ball. Another turnover on Slinger. That's 6 turnovers already on Slinger.
And Bauer for the Spartans. And the Beers. And Kevin Cole for the Owls. Spartans ball.
Cole coming back in for the Owls. It'll be Spartan basketball baseline right under their own basket. And gets it in just in time to O'Connell. Push it over across to Bauer. Now work the perimeter down, baseline left. O'Connell, deep 3 ball, wouldn't go down, no. And here comes Slinger, down by 3, 9-6. Driving, shooting, turning around, Lytle, no, would not go down. And Spartans get the board, bring it back up into the front court. Here's Spaeth. Over to O'Connell. Now O'Connell drives in the paint, turn around off the glass. No, wouldn't go down. Rebound chased down out of bounds. It will stay with the Spartans. Under 10 to play now in the first half, 9:55. Low scoring game right now, but it favors the Spartans at 9-6. Bauer pushed it in the paint to O'Connell. Back out to Spaeth, and Spaeth called for the travel. So it'll be Slinger basketball. Murray returns for Lydell. And the Owls back on offense. Donahue over to Murray. Works between the rings, directs traffic. Lob pass down underneath for Beers, and he gets that one to go down. First 2 for Ashton Beers, and it's a 1-point game, 9-8. Underneath to O'Connell. He's troubled up and tied up. Jump ball possession will favor the Spartans. Wagner and O'Connell back in for the Spartans. Also, Jacob Getz is checked into the lineup for the first time tonight. Whoa, towing the line there is Omernick, but he keeps it in. Drives up, puts one in, no. But 2 shots coming for Omernick. As Jack Murray. It's only 2 team fouls, so not many fouls at all here in this first half. 4 total between the 2 teams, 2 each. First one for Omernick is good. West now leads it by a deuce at 10-8. And he gets that one. 2 out of 2 at the line. 9:11 to play here in the first half. West Bend West 11 and Slinger 8 here on West Bend Community TV. Coming back out of the timeout, Slinger basketball. They trail by 3 at 11-8 with 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Down pass underneath, low, up off the glass, no good by Getz. And a jump ball is called off the rebound. Alternate possession arrow will favor Slinger. Owls trying to get it in bounds, just get it in time to Getz. Gets in now, Omernick drives and got it to go down. Six now for Jack Murray, and it's a 1-point game at 11-10. Shot low from Omernick is good. Omernick now with 4. Spartans back out to a 3-point advantage. Whistle away from the ball on the far sideline. And it'll be Slinger ball. O'Connell returns back in, goes to the bench, and here goes Slinger back on offense. Murray works the offense over to Donahue. Donahue passes the ball to him, drives down low underneath. Now goes cross. In the paint, driving up. Beers, no good. Gets his own rebound, no good. But a foul will be called, and Beers should go to the line. Riley O'Connell. 3 team fouls now on the Spartans. And Beers goes to the line. His first free throw is good. First free throw of the night attempted by the Owls. 2-point game at 13-11. And misses the second one, rebound to West Bend West. 13-11, Spartans with the ball in the lead. Under 8 minutes to go now in the first half. Bounce feed pass, baseline, back out to Wagner. Wagner brings it back out on the perimeter, passes to Liebeck. O'Connell now with it. Back over, open Omernick for 3 off the corner, no good. Slinger quickly up into the front court. Here is Murray. Murray driving, puts it on the right side, on the back, off the glass, no. Rebound was brought down by Ashton Beers, but a whistle calls and stops play. And it'll be a Spartan foul. Riley O'Connell, that's 2 on Riley. 4 team fouls now on the Spartans. Lumen's back in, and Donahue goes to the bench for the Owls. Here's a lob pass into Beers. He'll put up a half-hook shot. No, rolls around the glass, wouldn't go down. Spartans quickly up into the front court. Driving back over to Liebeck. 7 minutes to play in the first half. Spartans 13, Slinger 11. Here's Wagner. Baseline left, Lemke. Beers on Lemke. Send it back out to Andrews. Slinger playing a man-to-man zone, and it's been very tight. Here's Wagner, still looking for some help. Finds it over to Lemke. Lemke can't find an open shot. Push it back out. Long possession here by the Spartans, but have yet to get a good look at the basket this possession. Credit the Slinger defense. Here's Bauer. He'll take it in the paint. He'll turn around for a shot and got it. Good. Good patience by the Spartans on that one, as they had to look for a good shot, and they're back up by 4 at 15-11. Now, top of the key, Murray wants a 3. That won't go down. Beers gets the rebound, but a whistle called. And they'll award the ball over to the Spartans. Inbound to Bauer. Quickly push it up to Omernick. Down low. Here's a shot by O'Connell. No, wouldn't go down. And the Owls control the rebound. Looking for an open man. Ball loose around the floor. Picked up by Beers. He'll push it back out to Murray. Murray works between the rings. Now penetrates. Now pops shot from the free throw line. In and out, no good. Beers on the rebound off the glass. Good. Ashton Beers with 4. Back to a 2-point game at 15-13. Under 5 minutes to play in the half. Andrews, he'll put it on the floor. And as Andrews tried chopping it away, he's picked up, and Lumens will pick the foul. Lytle coming in for the Owls. Getz coming back in for the Spartans. Spartan balls, 2-point lead. Bounce pass on the baseline, almost lost it. Got it back out to Bauer. Andrews now, cross court over to Omernick, underneath, whistle and a foul going to be called on the Spartans. And Jacob Wagner, 5 team fouls now on West Bend West. Slinger with just 3, and 4.5 minutes to play in the half. Lytle works it down inside, going up off the glass. Beers couldn't get it to go down. Rebound controlled by Omernick for the Spartans. Now pushing it up is Bauer. Bauer couldn't get it to go down. Both teams missing a lot of shots here in this first half. Under 4 minutes to play, and 15-13, West leading Slinger. Beers over to Lumens. Lumens driving around, and we'll get a foul, I believe, called on Andrews. That'll be 2. 16 fouls now on the Spartans. Slinger will get the ball in front of their own bench. Murray lobs the pass inside to Beers. Beers goes cross court up off the glass. Counted and good for Andrew Beers. Slinger ties the game at 15. On the other side, Getz with the foul. And free throw coming up now for Andrew Beers. Got it. Slinger now regains the lead at 16-15. Spartans down by a point. 3.5 minutes to play. First half action. Driving around, Omernick, and oh, no good. Rebound by Lumens, and he'll bring it up front. Driving, he'll shake the shot and miss it, but he'll go to the line. Spaeth picks it up. Lumens now will get 2 shots as the Spartans are over the limit. Slinger in the bonus. And Lumens will miss the first free throw. Owls 2 for 4 right now. And Lumens will get 1 more. Gets that one to fall. He makes 1 out of 2. 2-point advantage for Slinger at 17-15. Spartans look for the tie or possible lead. Omernick crosses over to Wagner for 3. Yes, got it, good. And the Spartans regain the lead at 18-17. 2:45 to play till the break. Omernick to the hole, off the glass and rim, and good. Murray now with 8. We got a timeout on the court. Back at the Acuity Fieldhouse with Tom Stoff, the Bearberry Hirsch. 2:39 to go in the first half of this North Shore Conference game. Good one between the next door neighbor Slinger Owls and the West Bend West Spartans. 19-18, Slinger. Spartans with the ball coming out of the timeout. Wagner. Spaeth. Now Bauer works with it, pressures it over to Wagner for another 3-ball. Counted, it's good. Jacob Wagner, another 3-ball. And West reclaims the lead now, 21-19. 2 minutes to go in the half. Beers, turnaround shot off the glass and good. Beers now has 6. Game tied at 21. Bauer down, baseline left to Lebec. Back out top to Bauer. Driving baseline up and good. Count the basket by Amernick. He now has 6. Spartans regain the lead, 23-21. Driving up, no, would not go down for Beers, but he'll draw the foul. Spaeth picks up the foul. And it's a 2-shot foul coming up here for Beers. Sinks the first one. (23-22), so he can tie the score with the next free throw. And he does. 2 for 2 at the line for Beers, and we're tied once again at 23. Third time in this half that the game has been tied. Down low, tipped out of bounds. Stays with the Spartans. Under a minute to go in the first half. Spartan ball, baseline right. Push it into Bauer. Bauer to Liebeck. Wagner touches it. Now back over to Bauer. Andrews. Now Liebeck. 43 seconds in the half. And possibly Ryan Mantinier wants his guys to go for the final shot here in the half. Here's Wagner driving, lane shut down, push it back out to Liebeck. Now underneath, driving Omernick. Push it back out, 20 seconds remaining. Bounce to Omernick, 15 seconds remaining. Slinger again, denying any good looks at the basket. 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5. Here's a push in the middle, no good by Bauer. Rebound brought down by Slinger, chance to get one at the buzzer, no! And that'll end at the first half, and it's dead even. The West Bend West Spartans 23 and the Slinger Owls 23. You're watching boys high school basketball on West Bend Community TV. Welcome back to the Acuity Fieldhouse with camera operator Tom Stoff, the Bear Barry Hirsch. Going to the second half now, and a game tied at 23 apiece. Game was tied 3 times in the first half. Biggest lead for either team was West at 15-11. Jaden Omernick and Jacob Wagner have 6 points each for the Spartans. Meanwhile, for Slinger, it's Jack Murray and Andrew Beers, each with 8 points. Second half of the 18-minute game is underway here, and Slinger will get the ball first. Ball tipped out of bounds off for Leroy, and it will be Spartan basketball. Spartans looking for a win here tonight and get a season split. Mentioned at the beginning of the game, the first game of the season between these two teams back on December 21st. Slinger took it 49-31. Now driving back out, open shot coming by Omernick, off the side for 3 is no good. And here comes the Slinger Owls now. Driving upside, Murray up and in, good. Jack Murray now has 10, and Slinger will take the first lead of the second half at 25-23. Spartans try a lob pass down low, intended for O'Connell, tipped out of bounds, stays with the Spartans. Wagner in the coffin right corner will inbound the ball. Almernick gets it, pushes over to Bauer. Back out to Bauer. We've played 1 minute here in the second half. Bauer down low has the ball taken away from him. Tipped up underneath and a foul going to be called. Ethan Liebeck will get the foul. That's his first. First foul of the second half. And Jack Murray at the line, and he'll miss the first one. First free throw attempted tonight by Murray. And he'll get one more. And that one he gets to take the back roll in. Makes 1 out of 2. 26-23. Owls with the advantage here to open up play in the second half. About 90 seconds into the second half. Here's Liebeck, leads away to Bauer. Bauer back over to Almernick. Now O'Connell. Almernick, he'll take it in the paint. He's shut down. Nice pass underneath to Liebeck for the basket. First points of the half for the Spartans. 1 point game at 26-25. Off balance, but Beers gets it, takes a little pop shot in and good. Ashton Beers with 8 points in the game now. And Slinger back to a 3-point advantage at 28-25. Donahue will take a breather. Lumens comes back in. And Spartans bring the ball back in play. Bauer over, O'Connell wants a three, off the side, no. Lumens brings it down for Slinger. He'll try going coast to coast with it, goes up, no, block, but draws the foul. Andrews gets it, that is his third. And Lumens goes to the line. Sinks the first one. Slinger now 7 of 10 as a team from the free throw line. Back out to a 4-point game. And can't get that second one to go down. 29-25, Slinger. 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the second half. Wagner puts it on the floor, goes cross left side to Bauer. He'll drive, go to the hole, and get it to go down. 6 for Carson. And a foul called off of that drive. Eric Lumens. And Bauer will go to the line for the one shot to make it a 3-point play. And he got it. And it's a 29-28 game in favor of Slinger. Down low, driving baseline, Lumens. Push it back out, Murray for three, short off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound by Beers, wouldn't go down. And it comes over to the Spartans. Played just over 3 minutes here into the second half. Bauer against Lumens brings it up front to Wagner. Wagner working on the left. Bounce back, now Wagner gets it back. Wagner out on the left wing. Dribbling around, looking for a cutter, finds Almernick. Almernick puts it down, bounce pass to Bauer. Bauer almost lost it, had the ball stripped away by Lumens. He'll go up and miss the shot. Spartans come right back with it on the other side. Up and good! Ethan Liebeck. 6 for Liebeck, and the Spartans regain the lead at 30-29. Beers inside. And a whistle will stop play. Jacob gets the foul. Owls ball. Brought it out to Cull. All the way across down to Camden Cull. Now over to Beers. Back out to Murray. Murray will drive left side. Dish it up underneath. Put up partially blocked from behind by the Suns. Driving up all the way. Bauer. Oh, and he'll lose the ball. Action on both sides by both teams. Ethan Liebeck will pick up the foul underneath. That's 2 now on Liebeck. Here's Beers with a shot, no good. Rebound by the Spartans. Spartan ball. So Riley O'Connell gets it. He has now 7. Credit the foul to Beers. That's only his first. 32-29 in favor of the Spartans. And O'Connell will go to the line. And he got it. Good one there by Riley O'Connell. And the Spartans have surged out to a 33-29 lead, matching their biggest lead of the game that they had in the first half at 4 points. Now Murray driving, pops the shot off the rim, no good. Beers with the rebound. Got it to go. Ashton Beers with the basket, and Slinger will take a timeout. 12:05 to play in the basketball game. It's the Spartans 33, and their next door neighbor Slinger Owls 31. Coming back from the timeout, it's Spartan basketball. 12 minutes to go in the game, leading 33-31. Slinger and Spartans were tied at 23 at the half. Then Slinger came out and took a 26-23 lead, and the Spartans have battled it back. Now working with the ball on the lead. Here's O'Connell, takes it in the paint underneath, shut down, pushed it back over to Amernick. Back to the basket, pulls it up off the glass, short off the side of the rim. Here come the Owls. Lumens driving, stops. Tapped away by the Spartans. 5 steals now tonight for West Bend West. Leading 33-31. Here's O'Connell. Good move to the basket there by Riley O'Connell. He'll draw the foul. Jack Murray, 2 on Murray now. And Riley O'Connell goes to the line for 2. O'Connell has 8 points. And he's got 9. Spartans are now 5 out of 7 at the line as a team. 3-point game. O'Connell can make it a 4-point game with the free throw. And he does. 35-31. West Bend West back out to a 4-point game. Under 11 minutes remaining. Up underneath and count the basket. First 2 points for Donahue. Underneath, off the glass, good! Ethan Liebeck. Liebeck now with 8. 37-33 Spartans. In trouble, down low, underneath. Here's Beers with the shot from the side, good. Beers with 12 now. Back to a 2-point game, 37-35. Spaeth driving, now it's shut down, pushed it on the floor, lost the ball. And here come the Owls. They can tie it or take the lead this trip down. Murray to Beers. Cross court to Lydell. Now baseline left, Donahue. Over to Ashton Beers. Push it to Murray. Jack stopped in front of the free throw line. Push it back out. Top Donahue for 3. No good. Spartans have it. Here's Wagner driving hard on the left side. Has to hold up, push it back over to Getz. Now to O'Connell. Beers on top of O'Connell for the defensive side. Spaeth had it, open shot. O'Connell for 3! Riley O'Connell rings the bell from 3 for the second time tonight. And the Spartans now with their biggest lead of the night at 5 points at 40-35. But just like that, a 3-point shot will narrow the gap. And we'll get a Slinger timeout with 8:51 to play, 40-38. We're back at the Acuity Fieldhouse. A good one here in this next-door neighborhood matchup between Slinger and West Bend West, 2 North Shore Conference rival teams. And it's 40-38. As we go back into action with West having the basketball. Coming down, O'Connell in the heavy paint, drives, no, but draws the foul. And that should put Riley at the charity stripe for 2 shots. As Camden Cole picks up team foul number 2. And Riley O'Connell will go for 2. O'Connell with 13, O'Connell with 14. Andrews back in for Spaeth. 41-38. And O'Connell will get one more free throw. And he can't get that one to fall down. Ball tipped around, fought for. And it will be Slinger ball. 41-38. Spartans by 3. And we're changing the call. It's going to go to the Spartans off of that one. So that works in favor of the Spartans. Lob pass into O'Connell. He'll drive underneath. Push one up. No. Apologize for the coughing. Got a tickle in my throat here tonight. Slinger with the ball. 8 minutes left in the game. Left side, Beers for 3. He's got it. $14 for Beers. And the game tied for the first time in this half at 41 apiece. Here's Bauer. Pushing one out, back around. Now gets it back, top of the key. Works it, Bauer driving left side of the hole and good! Carson Bauer. Spartans regain the lead, 43-41, 7:20 to play. Lobbed underneath and tipped away. Spartans come up with it. Howard working, has it tipped away into the bench. It stays with the Spartans. Under 7 minutes remaining. And timeout called by West Bend West. 6:56 remaining in the game. Spartans 43, Owls 41 here on West Bend Community TV. Back from the timeout, Spartan inbound the ball in front of their bench. Leading it by 2, 43-41. Game was tied at 23 at the half. Biggest lead anybody's had in this game has been the 5-point margin a few moments ago by the Spartans at 40-35. Now down to 6:30 remaining. Slinger's shown a very tight, tenacious defense throughout this game tonight, and they almost get a steal. But Omernick saves it. Cross court, Bauer for 3, short off the side of the rim. And the Owls come back now the other side. Down left, Beers pops a 3. No, hits the rim. Stays with Slinger. Liebeck will come back into the game. Getz will take a seat. 5:56 remaining. Tight one here at the Acuity Fieldhouse. 43-41. Lob pass down to Beers. Puts a shot up one-handed. No. And the Spartans come up with it. Look to build on the lead now. Here's Liebeck. Down low, left side. Shot in and out, no good by Omernick. And it'll stay with West Bend West. Lob pass into Omernick. Top out to Bauer. Here's O'Connell back out. Now top shot on the way by Wagner for three, no good. Tipped up good! Riley O'Connell saves the day in the basket there for the Spartans. And it's back to a 4-point game, 45-41. Top shot three, high off the back bracket, no. Spartans get the rebound. Big rebound there now with under 5 minutes to play. Bauer works it to O'Connell. O'Connell works for it over to Wagner. Down on the baseline, Omernick. Driving now, DeBeer off the shot by Bauer, no. Would have maybe liked to see West take a little bit more time off the clock that possession. Here's Cull, works it down to Beers. In the shot off by Ashton Beers, and he'll draw the foul. Jacob Wagner will pick up the foul for the Spartans. That's 2 on Wagner. 5 team fouls now on the Spartans. First free throw from Beers is no good. That was his first free throw attempted tonight by Beers. He has 12 points. And Beers will try for his second free throw. Makes that one 1 out of 2. 45-42, Spartans by 3. Omernick down low underneath Liebeck. Back out to Omernick. Now it was O'Connell looking. Omernick, open O'Connell, nope. Now Omernick again underneath, couldn't, got it by Liebeck. Liebeck now with 10, 47-41. Spartans match their biggest lead by 5. And the shot up and in on the other side, bringing Slinger right back into it. Count it to Beers. He now has 16 points. And the foul goes on Carson Bauer. 16 fouls now on the Spartans. And the free throw is good by Beers. And just like that, they wipe away the 5-point deficit, bring it down to 2 at 47-45. Spartans with the ball, still leading it by 2. Here's O'Connell making a move. Nice one to O'Connell, got it! O'Connell now with 18 points. And the Spartans take a timeout. 3:19 remaining. 49-45, Spartans leading Slinger. Back we go to basketball with 3:15 to play. Slinger 49-45 deficit. Spartans looking to get the win and get a split on the season. Murray over to Beers. Beers push it around over to Donahue. Down low to Beers. Now this is Andrew Beers for 3. Off the rim, no good. But his brother gets the offensive rebound and got it to go in. 49-47, Spartans by 2. Tipped up out of bounds, stays with the Spartans. 2:28 remaining. Timeout situations, each team with 2 timeouts remaining. Fouls, Spartans have 6, Owls have 4. Dangerous pass there, but Bauer hangs on to it. Gets it inside to O'Connell. O'Connell lost it on the floor, out of bounds. Stays with the Spartans. And again, as we've seen many times tonight, Slinger stepping it up high on the defensive end. Here's the lob pass into Omernick. Over to Bauer. Now Omernick tries, push it back out. 2 minutes to go in this one, 2 minutes. And the Spartans hanging on to a 2-point game at 49-47. Here's Omernick, ball tapped away out of bounds. Stays with the Spartans. Down to 1:41 remaining. And now they'll stop play here and try to readjust the clock. And the Spartans will take a timeout. 1:47 to play in the game, 49-47, Spartans leading Slinger. 1:45 remaining in this North Shore Conference. Next door neighborhood matchup between Slinger and West Bend West. Spartans hanging on to a 49-47 lead. It's been a great one the whole way. It was tied at 23 at halftime. Slinger took an initial surge to open up the second half at 26-23. Spartans went back out in front and have held on to that lead. It was tied once at 41 in this half. Now we're down to 90 seconds remaining. Slinger can make some fouls if they'd like without putting the Spartans at the line. They've only made 4 fouls. Wagner will get it over to O'Connell. And with no shot clock in high school basketball, Spartans could literally run the clock out as long as they keep the ball in motion. And not have to put his shot up the rest of the way. Try to double team, and they'll lose the ball. That's not what you wanted there. Here's Beers going in for the layup. And that is just not what you wanted. Now you're tied at 49. But now with 45 seconds, you got a chance to win it with the last second shot. Try to win it here in regulation and not go to OT. Oh, no! Riley O'Connell moves the pivot foot, and he's called for the traveling violation turnover. Oh, man, you did not need that. And now the Spartans are going to have to rely on their defense with 25 seconds to play in the game to try and call this one. Alex Levine telling his team, wait for one. And here we go. We're down to 13, 12, 11, 10 seconds remaining. 9, 8, 7, 6. Now here is Murray making the motion. Murray goes up, partially blocked off the glass. No! Rebound brought down, and can we get a timeout in time? We're back at the Cutie Fieldhouse as we go to overtime. West Bend West and Slinger tied at 49. West went scoreless in the final 3:18. The Spartans had a 4-point lead, 49-45 at 3:18 to play, and Slinger held them and outscored them 4-0 down the stretch. Now here's Bauer going in, missing the shot, partially blocked. And so Slinger gets the first advantage now to start the overtime. Here is Murray. Push it over to Beers. Back out to Cull. Top circle Donahue. Push it back out, work it around. Here is Murray. Now driving in on the paint, pushed it back out. Beers to Murray. Murray goes up one-handed off the glass. No. Offensive rebound by Beers. And he got it to go in. 17 points for Beers, and advantage Slinger, 51-49. Now the Spartans will play from behind. They've been outscored 6-0 since the 3:18 mark in the second half. So they've gone cold when you cannot afford to have gone cold. Here's Bauer driving, pushing one up and in. Bauer ties the game at 51. And we've played 2 minutes of the 4-minute overtime, halfway through it. Each team has answered the call once. Down low, underneath, Beers off the glass, got it. And timeout called. 19 points now for Ashton Beers. 1:51 to play in overtime. 53-51, Slinger. Game was tied at halftime, 23-23. And we were tied at the end of the second half at 49. Here come the Spartans now out of the timeout. Need to answer the call. Down by 2. Down low, underneath, there it is! Riley O'Connell for 2. He now has 20, and it's tied at 53. Advantage back to Slinger, yes, for Beers. Beers now with 21 points. 55-53, Slinger. 1:05 remaining. Spartans need to answer it again. Here it comes for 3! A big 3 ball by Amernick. And the Spartans by 1, 56-55. First 3 points of the half by Amernick, 9 in the game. Now we need some defense. And we get a timeout call by Alex Levine. 42 seconds to go in overtime. Spartans 56, Owls 55. With Tom Stoff on the Barry Hirsch. 42 seconds left here in overtime. And the Spartans by 1, 56-55, behind Jaden Obernick's 3-point shot. Out of the timeout, here come the Slinger Owls now. They jump by 1, here's a steal! Here's a steal by Bauer. He'll go up for the layup, and he's got it! Bauer with the layup, he gets it! A steal and a layup by Carson Bauer. And the Spartans now lead at 58-55. Oh, what a steal by Bauer. Here's a shot by Slinger, no good! Rebound brought down by the Spartans. And they'll call an all-jump ball. But what a steal and a basket by Carson Bauer to get the basket. And we'll get a timeout call by Slinger. 16 seconds remaining. It's now West Bend West 58, Slinger 55 on West Bend Community TV. Slinger basketball. 16.6 seconds remaining. Spartans by 3 at 58-55 off the Carson Bauer steal and basket. Now here come the Owls. They need a 3-ball to tie. They're going for it. Here it is, off the rim, no good. They get the offensive rebound. Down to 6 seconds, 5, 4, 3, here's Donio, push it back out, 1, shot at the buzzer for the tie, no! And the Spartans get the win, and the Spartans get the split on the season. 58-55 is your final score. A thriller here tonight in the North Shore Conference, and the Spartans hang on for the victory and get the season split. Riley O'Connell comes up with 20 points tonight for the Spartans. But 2 of the biggest points from Carson Bauer, who gets 13 points on the night. For Slinger, Ashton Beers, in a losing effort, leads the team with 21 points. With the victory, the Spartans will improve to 4-11 in the North Shore Conference, 7-13 overall. Slinger drops to 6-9 in the conference and 8-12 overall. Again, your final score in overtime, the West Bend West Spartans 58 and the Slinger Owls 55. On behalf of camera operator Tom Stoff, I'm the Mayor Barry Hirsch. Thank you for watching this production of high school basketball on West Bend Community TV.